Months later, my best friend like texted me a tweet, and it was just the tweet, and I clicked on the tweet, and it was a Republican candidate posting this on their profile. Or maybe it was a Democratic candidate like saying that it was a bad thing or something. But they just posted it. And I see it quickly. I remember I was like driving home and I just see it and I watched it and I didn't see anything else. I just watched it. And I wrote back and I was like, oh, cool. Like, that's what I did. And he was like, Arasha, like, have you seen the comments? And so then I went into it and people were like bashing it, right? Not specifically me, but just being like, this is awful, this is stupid, like whatever, like all of this like negative comments.
This hurts me.
Oh yeah.
Like, ugh.
So then I went back and I was like, people aren't really liking it. And he was like, well, are you catching like what exactly it is? And all of a sudden I am like, oh no. Oh no. And I was driving again. I remember specifically because I was like, okay, I got to call like 10 people. The first one being my manager. Yeah. And I was like, do I make a statement? Like, and
do I make a statement?
She was like,
it's
no.
okay if I have to pay on a date. I'll pay.
She was like, do not do anything.
Make a statement to what?
She was like, it's fine. Like, I don't think that many people are going to see this. Like, if it blows up, like, we'll come up with something. But we do not need to worry about it right now. Like, you didn't know. Like, hopefully most people are going to realize that you didn't know. Like, it's going to be okay. Like, let's just, like, keep calm. And I think she was like, if at Smosh, like, they say anything, like, you can have them talk to me if they're, like, worried. And I was like, no, they're not worried about me. So I was like, it's fine. We're going to figure it out.
Okay, so this is recent.
No, it was like a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago. Yeah. It was a while ago. And then I remember I called like the other girls on the set too, and I was like, "Did you guys know?" And they were like, "No."
They're like,
and I was like,
yeah.
"Okay," right?
Just kidding.
So I like proceeded to panic for like the next hour as I was like making calls and like freaking out, and essentially everyone was just like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be
oh,
okay.
no. And then you get roasted on Anthony's funeral.
And then it gets brought back up.
And it gets brought back up, and you're like, oh.
Well, you're never safe.
No, it was totally fair game.